The internet went up in flames the second Plaqueboymax dropped his bombshell. He didn't just throw shade, he threw the kind of accusations that could shake the streets and the charts alike. Listeners and fans were left stunned. Could it really be true, or was this another bold move in the endless saga of rap beef? Either way, everyone tuned in, because when Plaqueboymax speaks, the world listens. The clip surfaced online almost instantly. You could see the tension in his voice, the deliberate pauses, the smirks. It was a masterclass in hype, audacity, and chaos. Social media exploded. Tweets, TikToks, and Instagram stories dissected every word, every nuance, and every insinuation. Fans debated, raged, laughed, and shared, creating a firestorm of reaction that spread faster than any diss track could. This wasn't just a rumor or a casual joke. Plaqueboymax positioned himself as someone unafraid to call out the biggest names in rap. And NBA YoungBoy? The silence was deafening. Fans speculated endlessly. Would he respond? Could he clap back? Or would this mark a shift in his public image? The drama didn't stop there. Influencers jumped in. Reaction videos piled up. Clips went viral. The lines between truth, exaggeration, and hype blurred completely, and the internet couldn't get enough. This moment wasn't just another beef. It was a full-blown rap media spectacle, where every comment, like, and share fed the fire. And now, everyone's waiting. What happens when the streets, the charts, and the fans collide over this shocking allegation? The moment the clip dropped, the streets and social media alike went into overdrive. Every comment, like, and repost seemed to fan the flames. Plaqueboymax didn't just make a statement, he lit a fuse that exploded across platforms. Fans dissected every syllable, every tone, every pause, debating whether this was a real revelation or just another move in the endless cycle of rap theatrics. But either way, no one could look away. Inside the hip-hop community, whispers started almost immediately. Forums and fan pages blew up with speculation. Was NBA YoungBoy going to respond publicly? Or would he let Plaqueboymax dominate the narrative for the next few weeks? People were rewatching old interviews, clips, and social media posts to find any hint, any subtle acknowledgement that could confirm or deny the allegations. Every minor detail became part of the conversation, fueling arguments and taking the drama to a new level. Meanwhile, Plaqueboymax's social media blew up too. His followers surged as people flocked to see exactly what he had said. Reaction videos started popping up within minutes. Influencers in the hip-hop commentary world rushed to give their opinions, some defending him, others questioning the timing and intent. Clips were chopped, remixed, and shared in memes that spread like wildfire. The virality was immediate and relentless. Even inside the music industry, insiders started talking. Producers, other artists, and journalists weighed in, sharing their takes on whether this was a serious accusation or just strategic hype. They debated whether Plaqueboymax was attempting to cement his status as a bold, fearless figure in the rap commentary world or if he had miscalculated, risking backlash and lost credibility. Fans online divided themselves into camps. Some sided with Plaqueboymax, praising his audacity and willingness to challenge one of the biggest names in rap. Others defended NBA YoungBoy, arguing that the allegations were exaggerated, misinterpreted, or simply designed to create viral content. Every discussion was amplified by hashtags, shares, and trending topics, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of attention that kept the story alive for hours, then days. The tension grew as snippets of NBA YoungBoy's unreleased tracks, past social media posts, and interviews were pulled up as evidence by fans. Some tried to fact-check, some created conspiracy threads, and others simply enjoyed the chaos. The lines between entertainment, speculation, and reality blurred completely. It was no longer just about the statement, it was about who controlled the narrative, who would respond first, and who would come out looking stronger. On the podcast scene, the clip quickly became a talking point. Hosts debated, analyzed, and sometimes roasted both parties. Every reaction added new layers to the drama. Even casual listeners tuned in just to catch snippets of opinions, dissecting the tone, word choice, and delivery. The media ecosystem had turned this single comment into a multi-platform spectacle. In the background, Plaqueboymax remained confident. He doubled down in subsequent live streams, teasing more details and refusing to backtrack. Every interaction, every post, every comment from him was calculated to keep the audience engaged and to maintain the heat. It was a masterclass in leveraging drama for attention, showing the power of timing and strategic engagement in the digital age. Fans continued to speculate on NBA YoungBoy's potential response. Would he drop a track? A statement? Or remain silent, letting Plaqueboymax dominate the headlines? Every silence, every delay became a talking point. Fans flooded social media with memes, polls, and reaction videos, each attempting to predict what would happen next. The story had taken on a life of its own, spreading far beyond the original clip. It was clear this wasn't just a fleeting moment. Plaqueboymax had successfully inserted himself into the larger narrative of rap beef culture, gaining visibility, followers, and attention from both fans and media outlets. His bold move had sparked a series of reactions that would continue to unfold in the coming days, setting the stage for a full-blown saga. As the hours passed, the tension didn't ease, it only escalated. Clips of Plaqueboymax calling out NBA YoungBoy were circulating across every major platform: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Fans weren't just watching, they were analyzing, debating, and reacting with unmatched intensity. Each repost, comment, and meme amplified the story, transforming a single accusation into a full-blown internet event. The hashtag Plaqueboymax versus NBA YoungBoy began trending, and it wasn't long before influencers and commentators jumped into the fray. Inside the hip-hop community, the chatter was nonstop. Analysts broke down Plaqueboymax's tone, timing, and phrasing, speculating on whether he was speaking from personal knowledge or just stirring the pot. Every nuance, every facial expression in the clip was examined, dissected, and reinterpreted. Online threads compared it to past rap beefs, debating if this could escalate into a track or a full-on public showdown. NBA YoungBoy himself remained silent, and that silence was louder than words. Fans flooded his social media, demanding a response, while others defended him, cautioning that the lack of a reply could be strategic. Speculation ran rampant. Would he issue a statement, drop a diss track, or let Plaqueboymax dominate the narrative? Every second of delay fueled discussion, and every fan theory became its own mini-viral story. Meanwhile, Plaqueboymax capitalized on the moment. He posted reaction clips, teased follow-up content, and engaged directly with fans. His approach wasn't just about calling out YoungBoy, it was about maintaining momentum. Every comment he made was crafted to stoke curiosity, spark debate, and keep the story alive. In the world of digital rap beef, attention equals influence, and he was playing the game like a pro. Influencers and commentators added layers to the narrative. Podcasts, reaction channels, and Twitter threads analyzed the situation from every angle. Was this a personal attack? Was it strategic hype? Could it lead to a larger beef, or simply die down over time? Each discussion amplified the original clip, extending its reach beyond the initial audience. Fans took sides immediately. Some praised Plaqueboymax for audacity and fearlessness, arguing that calling out one of rap's biggest names was a bold move that demanded respect. Others criticized him for overstepping, claiming the allegations were unverified and unfair. Arguments raged across platforms, with some threads gathering thousands of comments as fans defended their chosen side. Even unrelated artists and personalities began weighing in, making predictions and teasing potential responses. Some hinted at diss tracks or social media clapbacks. Others encouraged NBA YoungBoy to handle the situation quietly. The mix of speculation, anticipation, and excitement created an ongoing loop of engagement as fans consumed content in real time and responded with equal intensity. The virality of the situation wasn't limited to social media. News outlets and hip-hop blogs picked up the story, analyzing the potential fallout. Headlines emphasized the drama, the boldness, and the uncertainty surrounding NBA YoungBoy's response. The coverage framed the moment as a defining instance in digital rap beef culture, proving that online attention can be just as impactful as traditional media exposure. Behind the scenes, sources close to NBA YoungBoy suggested he was carefully considering his next move. Advisors debated whether to issue a statement, create a diss track, or let Plaqueboymax take the spotlight. Every potential response was weighed for risk, impact, and public perception. Fans speculated endlessly on strategy, analyzing past behavior and social media habits to predict the outcome. Meanwhile, Plaqueboymax remained in the spotlight. His engagement continued to rise as he posted follow-up clips, teased more insider information, and interacted directly with fans. By keeping the tension high, he ensured that the story wouldn't fade quickly. The cycle of drama, reaction, and speculation continued, demonstrating the power of narrative control in modern hip-hop culture. As the week progressed, fan-generated content exploded. Memes, reaction videos, and analysis clips flooded platforms. Some were humorous, some serious, but all reinforced the story's reach. Fans weren't just observers. They were active participants, shaping the perception of both Plaqueboymax and NBA YoungBoy through commentary, shares, and engagement. The dynamic between audacity and strategy became the central theme. Plaqueboymax had made a bold move, but the unfolding drama revealed the complexities of reputation, influence, and timing in the digital era. NBA YoungBoy's silence added intrigue, while social media amplified every detail. Each reaction created a feedback loop, magnifying the story and turning it into a sustained cultural moment. The story had grown beyond a single comment. What started as a provocative call-out had evolved into a full-scale digital spectacle with fans, influencers, and artists all participating. The lines between entertainment, rumor, and strategic hype blurred completely, making it impossible to ignore. And everyone was left wondering, what happens next when the silence breaks and the response finally drops? The tension reached a fever pitch. Every fan, influencer, and commentator was waiting for NBA YoungBoy's response. Social media feeds were flooded with speculation, memes, and reaction clips. The hashtag Plaqueboymax vs NBA YoungBoy had become a permanent fixture on trending pages, and the drama had crossed over from niche rap forums to mainstream attention. Everyone knew this was no ordinary beef. This was a moment that could define digital rap culture for the year. Then the silence broke. NBA YoungBoy finally addressed the situation in a brief but powerful post on Instagram Live. His tone was calm but firm, signaling that he was aware of the viral storm and ready to respond, but he wasn't going to be baited into reckless confrontation. Fans held their breath as he spoke, some expecting a fiery clapback, others anticipating a strategic neutral statement. Every word was dissected in real time by fans analyzing body language, tone, and implications. Plaqueboymax, however, wasn't backing down. He posted a series of follow-up clips, responding to YoungBoy's comments and doubling down on his claims. His energy was bold, confident, and deliberately provocative, designed to keep the conversation alive. It was a masterclass in digital narrative control, showing exactly how audacity and timing can drive virality in the modern rap landscape. The social media fallout escalated even further. Influencers, rappers, and content creators joined the conversation, debating who had the upper hand. Was Plaqueboymax's initial call-out a strategic victory, or did NBA YoungBoy's measured response shift the momentum in his favor? Fan accounts flooded Twitter with polls, reaction videos, and clips comparing both sides. Every snippet, every meme, and every share fueled the fire. In the midst of the drama, commentary channels dissected every angle. They analyzed Plaqueboymax's confidence, YoungBoy's calm strategy, and the broader implications for hip-hop media culture. Discussions explored how digital platforms amplify every statement, turning single moments into multi-platform phenomena. Observers noted that this beef had transcended typical rap drama. It had become a lesson in influence, timing, and audience manipulation. The fan debate reached a new level of intensity. Some praised Plaqueboymax for fearlessness and boldness, arguing that he successfully forced a reaction from one of rap's biggest names. Others defended YoungBoy. Meanwhile, off social media, insiders reported that NBA YoungBoy's team was closely monitoring the online response. Every meme, clip, and comment was cataloged to understand fan sentiment. Advisors debated whether to escalate with music, a statement, or to stay silent. The goal wasn't just damage control, it was controlling the narrative, maintaining brand, and leveraging attention strategically. Fans speculated endlessly, adding layers to the story with every passing hour. Plaqueboymax continued his streak of strategic engagement. He teased new clips, made subtle jabs in follow-up videos, and kept fans hooked with commentary on the ongoing conversation. Every post and response was a calculated move, designed to amplify controversy, maintain relevance, and assert influence in a crowded digital arena. The drama wasn't just about content, it was a full-scale lesson in building and sustaining online attention in hip-hop culture. As the week unfolded, the story expanded beyond the initial beef. Collaborators, other rappers, and content creators weighed in, giving their takes and stirring further discussion. Fans dissected past interactions between Plaqueboymax and NBA YoungBoy, analyzing patterns and speculating on motives. Social media had become a living archive of opinions, reactions, and evidence, feeding a cycle of engagement that showed no signs of slowing down. The climax arrived when NBA YoungBoy released a carefully worded track that indirectly addressed the situation. While he didn't name Plaqueboymax explicitly, the content and lyrics left little doubt that it was a response. Fans erupted. Reaction videos, breakdowns, and meme compilations flooded platforms. Plaqueboymax responded immediately, analyzing the lyrics, teasing his own follow-up content, and interacting with fans. The cycle of beef, reaction, and engagement had reached a peak, creating a viral ecosystem of drama, strategy, and entertainment. By the end of the saga, it was clear that the situation had evolved far beyond a simple call-out. It had become a case study in digital rap culture, showing how boldness, timing, and platform awareness can turn a single comment into a global conversation. Fans, influencers, and creators all played a role in shaping perception, demonstrating the immense power of participatory social media engagement. Plaqueboymax gained credibility and visibility as a fearless voice unafraid to challenge top names. NBA YoungBoy reinforced his strategic poise, showing that sometimes the strongest move is controlled, calculated silence followed by impactful content. The coexistence of bold confrontation and measured response highlighted the complexity of modern rap beefs, proving that influence isn't just about aggression, it's about narrative mastery, timing, and audience engagement. Even after the heat of the moment cooled, the story lived on. Fans continued dissecting every post, analyzing potential future moves, and speculating about long-term repercussions. This wasn't just a viral moment, it was a full-blown saga that would be referenced in rap culture discussions for months to come. The lesson was clear. In the digital age, every word, reaction, and strategy can create ripples far beyond the studio, impacting careers, influence, and public perception. And so, the story closed its first chapter, leaving both Plaqueboymax and NBA YoungBoy as central figures in a tale of audacity, strategy, and modern rap beef mastery, a saga that proved once and for all that in hip-hop media, drama, timing, and narrative control are everything. The question is now in your hands. This saga between Plaqueboymax and NBA YoungBoy isn't just another clip, it's a full-blown hip-hop showdown that has the internet buzzing. From Plaqueboymax's explosive call-out to NBA YoungBoy's measured but powerful response, fans everywhere are debating who really holds the upper hand. Do you side with Plaqueboymax for boldness and fearlessness, or with NBA YoungBoy for strategy and composure? Was this a calculated move for virality or an honest confrontation that exposed the truth? Every comment, reaction, and clip shared online becomes part of the story, and your voice matters. The conversation isn't just entertainment, it's about respect, influence, and who controls the narrative in modern hip-hop. Drop your opinions in the comments below. Tell us who you think won this round. who handled it better, and what you think will happen next. Will Plaqueboymax continue to escalate, or will NBA YoungBoy respond with another strategic move? Fans want to hear your thoughts. Every theory, reaction, and prediction counts. If you want more raw, shocking, and unfiltered rap beef breakdowns, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This channel doesn't just report drama. We break it down, analyze every angle, and show you how the story unfolds in real time. Now it's your move. Join the debate, share your reactions, and let's see which side comes out on top in this epic rap beef showdown.